Greetings and salutations, this is Sky for a tutorial of Salem the game. For this tutorial, we are going to talk about disease, what it is, know its effects, how to treat it, how the epidemic started, and even some rumors. Let's start with what the disease looks like as an icon. Looks like this. It is important to know that disease can kill your character if the disease bar is full, in which case your character will start taking blood damage. With a full bar disease, you can also get stunned for 10 seconds each time you do one of the 4 symptoms. If you KO with a full bar disease, your character can die. There are 4 diseases in total: maroon fever, frontier flux, big pox, and land legs. You can only catch one disease at a time, so finding out which one is the important task. Now, the best way, which is also the worst way, to find out which disease your character has is to wait for the disease bar to increase, because early on, all 4 symptoms of the disease will happen randomly. Each of these diseases has a primary symptom which tells which disease your character has. If your character has a headache, grabbing its head rocking back and forth, the character has maroon fever. If your character is vomiting, your character has frontier flux. If your character is coughing, the character has big pox. If your character is dizzy, the character has land legs. Your disease bar will not decrease over time, only increase, and when using cures it will not decrease the disease bar. Your character will either be cured or still diseased. When cured, the disease icon will disappear. Now, when it comes to being cured, each disease has a curable item to remedy the disease you are inflicted with. As I mentioned earlier, if you have a headache, you have maroon fever, and the cure is a leech. You place the leech on the diseased character's shirt slot. The leech will drain the blood of the character periodically, so make sure to watch your blood. The leech has 4 stages of blood filled, 1 normal unfed stage and 3 fed stages. The leech can be found in swamp biomes. If you're vomiting, you have frontier flux, and the cure is columbine paste. You have to make this item. In order to make columbine paste, you are required to have a stone grinder or a copper grinder. What you need to make columbine paste is 1 wild columbine, 2 myrtle oak leaves, and half a liter of water. When you have the items needed, head to your grinder and craft the columbine paste. The wild columbine can be found in the marsh biomes. Myrtle oak leaves can only be gathered from myrtle oak trees. If you are coughing, you have big pox, and the cure is willow bark tonic. You must make this item. What you need to do is have the skill bark gathering and peel bark off a willow tree. Once you have attained the willow bark, you place it in a clay or copper pot filled with water and boil it. You only need to place 1 willow bark in the pot. Once you have attained the soaked bark, remove the soaked bark from the pot and remove the pot from the fireplace. The liquid in the pot is the willow bark tonic. With the pot, click and drag it to anything that can hold liquids. I suggest a bucket. With the pot, right-click the object that can hold the willow bark tonic, and the willow bark tonic will be placed in the object. Now, to use the willow bark tonic, you must have something to drink out of it. Whether it be a bark cup or a flask is your choice. You equip the bark cup or flask into your left hand and choose the drink or sip options once equipped by right-clicking the bark cup or flask. If you are dizzy, you have land legs, and the cure is smelling salts. You have to make this item. In order to make smelling salts, you are required to have a stone grinder or a copper grinder. To obtain smelling salts, you must either get deer antlers, which are gained from butchering deer, or getting jackalope antlers, which are rarely obtained when butchering rabbits. Once you have either of the antlers, head to your grinder and craft the smelling salts. Now, how does one get into contact with the disease is the thing we must keep an eye out for. You can get diseased in 1 of 3 ways. Choosing the cuddle up option on the cozy blanket, which will be explained later. Being damaged by a rat. Every time you are hit by a rat, your disease bar increases. Being near sick people and dead bodies can cause them to make you diseased. The best way to prevent disease from getting to you is either buying a plague mask or a Mia Misa mask. The plague doctor's mask can be bought by Fifi Lavus Leyden for 700 silver, while the Mia Misa mask can be bought in the cash store in the apothecary kit for $9.99. Both items can be bought from players if they are willing to sell the items to you. Keep in mind that neither masks prevent you from being diseased if you are damaged by a rat or using the cozy blanket. It only prevents the airborne. You can also make an item called berry juice by dehydrating any berry. This also doesn't prevent disease from rats and cozy blankets, only airborne. For the people who wonder how I choose to cure the players of Salem, here are my steps. When someone asks for a cure, I do an all or until cured method, a term created by me. If one cure does not work, I move to the next. I refer to each use of an item as a dose. Leeches are not referred to as a dose. 9 doses of smelling salt, that's all the salts from a single antler. 3 doses of columbine paste, that's all uses on a columbine paste. 6 doses of willow bark tonic, a dose is 0.20 liters, which is a full bark cup, and then 1 leech. If this fails, I usually administer extra doses of columbine paste and willow bark tonic. If these still fail, I will continue administering doses of various cures. Now for the history of the disease. The original cause of disease was caused by cozy blankets when you choose to cuddle up with it. Back in November in 2014, there was a Thanksgiving event hosted by a staff of the game. There was a server announcement in-game telling everyone that the postmaster has something for them. It was the item, Cozy Blanket. Some players choose to cuddle up with their cozy blanket. Nothing happened when they did. However, when December 2014 patch came titled Stocking Up on Tears, everyone that cuddled up with the cozy blanket found out they were diseased once the patch was up. Also, in addition of the disease, rats were also added in the same patch. Now for the rumors. Now, the rumor going around is that witches can now curse curing items. Now, there's no evidence of it since no one's willing to post proof, so it might not even be in the game, or actually might be added later since the high popularity of the possibility. I hope you all find this tutorial helpful, and remember, if you cannot cure yourself, I can cure people for free. The link to the free healing and curing thread will be posted in the description below if you need details to contact me. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to like and subscribe and even watch some other videos Arrow and me have made. And if you have an idea for a Let's Play, leave a comment below. This is SkyCardus, signing out.